It's been a whiplash roller coaster kind of week if you're paying attention to the economy. On Monday, the talk was of a looming recession. By Thursday, we're in the roaring 20s again. New at 6. To offer some helpful insight, we talked with the Emory University Goizueta School of Business economist, Dr. Tom Smith.
Unemployment is still very low. It did tick up to 4.3%, but it's still very low. Inflation is right around 3%, not at the Fed's 2% target, but still contained. And like you said, jobless unemployment claims are lower. So the market, the economic market, the economy at large is actually doing very, very well.
Poll after poll, survey after survey shows that Americans feel squeezed. They just feel like more people report paycheck to paycheck. More people report credit card debt carrying over month to month. More people report taking out loans just to get by. So why is there a disconnect?
So I do believe a lot of consumers are waxing nostalgia about, oh, remember when we could buy eggs for this much, and remember when we could buy medication for this much, right? And so since then, companies have had to increase their prices because of, lots of different circumstances, but, certainly because of supply chain issues. And so I think people look at those and they say, well, it's a little tighter on my pocketbook. Therefore, the economy must be terrible because I'm having a more difficult time. Every time I go to the grocery store, I go, oh, holy cats, this is so expensive.
AAA, and that is 40 cents less than what you were paying just a year ago.
Throughout campaign season, political candidates are vying for your vote, promising to lower those gas prices. 11 Alive's Joe Ripley shows you how realistic those promises actually are.
Xenia Villa is pumping gas, but I wouldn't call it filling up.
Just $5 because I don't have a lot of money, so that's actually all I'm going to do.
The young Alpharetta driver says hitting the road this summer is weighing down her wallet.
Inflation will be in full retreat.
On the campaign trail, former President Donald Trump is promising to return gas prices to sub-$2 levels like in 2020. Tom Smith, an economist at Emory University's Goizueta School, says those good old gas prices of 4 years ago aren't coming back.
This is in the middle or as we're going into the COVID crisis. People weren't driving anywhere.
Smith says inflation has steadied the last 6 months and gas prices have actually fallen because the U.S. is producing more oil than it ever has. According to AAA, in Georgia, gas is $3.24 a gallon on average. Gas cost you 40 cents more a year ago, and 2 years ago you were paying $4.50 a gallon. Sean Jones is used to paying over $100 to fill up his 32-gallon tank.
Once they get in office, things change, and I think a lot of times they don't even control those prices anyway.
But when it comes to promises to lower gas prices,
I really want to believe them. I really do, because I want them to get lower, but I don't know. I feel like they always say that, and then it just never happens.
In Fulton County, Joe Ripley, 11 Alive News.
Smith says any event overseas could throw gas prices into flux, but he largely expects gas prices to get cheaper as we head